Welcome to the Therapist and the Wildcard, the show about grief, mental health, and all the messy stuff in between. One of us helps people heal for a living, and the other probably needs more therapy. Together, we keep it real, raw, and sometimes ridiculous. Someone, I thought he was gonna be like, welcome to the Therapist and the Wildcard. I'm Vit, certified grief coach, psychology student, widow, and wildcard.
And I'm Jen, the therapist that keeps her in check.
I did that on the first try.
I am proud of you. I am proud of you. So where are we starting today?
I don't know. Where do we want to go?
Let's talk about Chris's birthday.
Oh, no, can I tell the house? I like the hotel story.
So why didn't you just say that in the beginning?
I don't know.
You're so decisive. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know how to start. Okay, so grief group every Wednesday. Last week, we had a new comer, and we get through the whole group. Does he know this story? You don't know this story?
I might.
He probably does. I feel like he does. Wasn't I over?
I think you told it.
Oh.
So we get through the whole group. It's like over 2 hours long at this point. And everyone's kind of like chit-chatting on their way out, blah, blah, blah. And this particular girl, I'm like, what'd you think? How'd it go? How are you feeling? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, good. And she was like, she's like, I kept looking at you. I'm like, okay. And she was very like suspenseful with it. Is that what the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
A piece at a time.
Yes. And I'm like, and we're across the table. So like the group, she's on one side of the group room table. I'm on the other side. So how many, no one can see me. How many feet is it?
From end to end or across?
Cross.
3 feet probably. Maybe 4.
3, 4. So are we crackly?
No.
And like, there's 20 people in the room, so everyone's like chit-chatting, so it's kind of loud. And she's like, well, I kept looking at you, like, I don't know if you noticed. And I was like, no, not really. And she's like, you looked very familiar. She's like, so I kept looking at you, and I was trying to like figure out where I knew you from, and it felt like it was a couple of minutes. It probably wasn't that long.
Spit it out.
And I was like, do I know you? Like, do you know me? And she's like, well, then I looked at the flyer and I saw your last name. She goes, and then I knew. But then she doesn't like spit it out. I'm like,
Knew what?
I was like, do we know each other? And she's like, I don't know if I should say anything. Like, I don't want it to be like weird. I'm like, if you don't say this already, like, I'm going to jump across the table. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, no, just go ahead. Like, it's fine. Say it. She's like, I'm from the hotel. And I was like, wait, what? So for everyone who needs a little refresher, Chris died in a hotel. This woman is the manager at the specific hotel that he died. Isn't that fucking crazy? And so, like, I told Kanisha this story, and she's like, so she was stalking you? I was like, no way.
No, actually.
It was just literally coincidence. Like,
Yep.
She had a loss, and a friend of hers, I believe, had sent her, like, my flyer. She's not even on Facebook.
Oh.
And so she came. Like, what are the, that's so,
Right. What are the odds that you would ever run into each other at a grief group that you're running?
that's so crazy. And she was like, it's crazy because me and the other girl, the girl that was there the day, like, of, she was like, we would always be like, however, wonder what happened to the girl whose husband died.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so, yeah, she was so worried she was going to like trigger me or make it weird. And I don't know if I'm weird because I love that she told me. Like,
You'd have been more disappointed if she didn't.
yes, like, I was like, no, I'm like, thank you for telling me. Like,
Right.
and I was like, oh my God, were like any of the workers traumatized or like, she did say she went in the room. A couple of like the housekeepers were like, eh. She said before she went in the room, she like put her hand on the door, said a prayer. But yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Well, and she came back the next week, right?
Yeah. Did you hear the questions I asked her the other day?
We talked a little bit about them, but
Like about the mattress?
yeah. Go ahead, put that out there.
The middle of grief group, I'm like, so I don't really talk much during grief group about me.
Right.
Like, it's for the other people. But I don't know what happened this week. Because even another person was like, that I talk to regular, she's like, she was like, oh, Vit's talking this week. Like, whoa,
What is
she's
happening
opening
here?
up.
Stand back.
But I was like, so weird question. I think there was 10 people last week. They all like look at me and they're probably like, oh God, what is
Here
this
it
bitch about
comes.
to say? I'm like, well, first I was like, because we were talking about video footage of like other people's situations and if there was any footage,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, like I know there's no cameras in the rooms, but like there was a lot happening in the hallway.
Yep.
I was like, did you watch any of the footage from like the hallway? And she was like, no. She was like, I didn't want to. She goes, it felt weird like going in and watching somebody's worst day ever.
Right.
Props to her because I'm not gonna lie. You know my ass would be all
You would have been the first one in line to
over
look at that.
And I knew there was footage because the cops had looked at it.
Okay.
Because they were like, someone came to the room at this time. Because it was like the night before we needed toilet paper or something.
Okay.
So they were like, piecing things together or whatever.
Right.
So I knew there was footage. But no, she didn't look. So that was a little disappointing. I kind of wanted to be like, how far back can you go? Because I kind of want to see. But then I don't.
What value are you looking to get from it?
I don't know.
There's really no
It ain't
value
going to
in
happen
looking at
anyways.
it.
There's no point. I already
Yeah.
saw the man's body. It's fine.
True.
It's not fine, but. So then I was like, another question. Am I breathy today? Because I still feel like I didn't do a breathing treatment today. Anyways, I still sound a little raspy, but I'm not mad at it.
Go with it.
So I was like, so another question, maybe a little weird. I'm like, if it triggers you, just feel free to ignore me. And I was like, the mattresses. I was like, are there like, I'm like, do you still have them? Are people sleeping on like a dead guy's mattress right now? Or what's going on?
That's a good question.
And she like kind of chuckled. She was like, corporate doesn't want to replace anything unless things are stained.
Right.
Apparently the mattress wasn't stained. So that's good, I think. I don't
They
know.
kept the mattress?
They were going to. She said she had to like fight for it. Like, so they did end up replacing that room's mattresses.
Mattresses,
but-
linens, like.
Oh no, they probably washed the linens. I'll ask next Wednesday. I mean, I could probably text her and have an answer by then.
Why would they replace the mattress when there were linens on top of it?
They were going to keep the mattress, so they probably, housekeeping probably went in there, stripped the beds. They probably didn't get rid of the beds right away because if she was having to fight with corporate, they were in there for a hot minute.
All right, I'm going to go with they got rid of the linens. You'll ask on Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay, continue on.
I don't think they got rid of the linens, but
We're going to find
we'll
out.
be back.
And we ain't
yeah.
telling you what hotel.
I know. I was like, I won't mention your name. I won't mention the
Hotel.
hotel. I won't it'll be very general. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I love that she told me. I don't know
Yeah.
the word for it. Is there a word for how I feel about it?
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not. Jen was funny.
No, I was just truthful.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want, like, comfort isn't the word, but it's just,
Validating, maybe?
I don't know. And then you had
it's
said
validating.
something,
In regards to.
like the effects in, like, 9/11 and that whole thing. Can you piece that all back together?
Oh, like, so everybody that witnesses the same event experiences it differently. So yours was like a severe trauma,
Yeah.
but those workers may also have had some trauma around that, you know, or some flashbacks or some anxiety. It's common.
Yeah. So that's, yeah, because my first question to her was like, oh
Are
my
you
God,
okay?
did any of the workers have trauma?
Yeah.
So, and yeah, so she came in that day after I had already left. But the one girl, I guess she still works there.
Okay.
We had kind of known her because we had stayed there.
Okay.
So yeah, because when it happened, like they put me in a room across the hall because she was like, she, I guess, asked her workers who were there.
Right.
I was like, oh, you were probably like, get this bitch out of the hallway. She goes, no, honestly, she goes, I just wanted you to have privacy. She goes, it was more about your privacy. She goes, I didn't
Right.
want you to have to like be in the lobby and everyone's staring at you and like you don't have any privacy.
Right.
So they had like put me in the room across the hall. The one girl had like brought a whole box of like snacks and drinks. She's like, I was like, give her whatever she needs. Cause yeah, they had told me, they were like, as long as you need to stay here, like to feel free, like do whatever you
Fine.
need. And I was like, I don't ever want to go in there again. But then it brought up the point of like leaving without him.
Yeah.
Because they had taken his body out. I want to say like around 1 or 2 p.m.
Yep.
And I believe I stayed there for like an hour afterwards because like everyone is like, well, what do you want to do? What do you mean, what do I want to do? Well, I don't know what to do. Like, it felt fucked up leaving without him.
Right.
Although he was like already gone, but it was like, I'm just supposed to,
Just get back in my car and drive away. Yeah.
what do I do? Where do I go? I didn't know what to do.
Did you take any of the items that you had brought to the hotel and that were in that room? Did you take them with you?
Yeah, so after they had taken him out, before we left, we as in like me, Kara was there, my friend Victoria, my brother, my parents, whatever. So before we had left, I had went back in the room to go grab some things. I think I left a few things as well, but like I did grab some stuff. The room smelled horrible. Am I allowed to say that? Trigger warning. Too late. Oops.
Honesty's the best policy. Well, I'm sure some viewers were curious.
It smelled so bad. But does that mean he like died shortly after he went to bed? If the room was already smelling?
I would probably think so. How long
Steve?
before a dead body starts to smell? Haven't you ever Googled that?
No, actually I haven't. Producer Steve, with my
Hey.
accent.
Listen, you little British girl.
It's Australian.
My bad.
Steve Down Under. Is that it? No? Okay.
Keep trying. Keep trying.
So I have cousins in Australia.
Okay. Haven't they taught you anything?
No. Clearly.
24 to 48 hours before it starts to smell.
Dude, the room smelled so fucking bad.
Somatic symptoms.
Huh? What's that mean?
What?
Psychosomatic. It was in your head.
No, Victoria went in the room with me and she smelled it too.
Well, I'm sure, like,
No,
there was a lot going on in there.
I
And
have a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been back to the hotel
No.
since?
No. I actually wanted to go in there a few times because I wanted to thank them. Like they
Right.
were very great, but I don't even like driving by it. Yeah. They sent flowers to the funeral
nice.
home. It was super sweet.
Do you remember the room number?
I did. I do. I have the key still with the thing with the room number on it. But I don't like remember it. It's like 108 or 107 or 109, one of those. Like 7.
Avoid the first floor of all hotels.
in the Metro Detroit area. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought that was cool. It was, I don't know, maybe it's a little comforting. Just
to know that you guys didn't traumatize anybody over there, and they were all very concerned about you, and
yeah, it was
they
sweet.
cared.
She was like, we always thought about you and like what happened, and well, here I am running a grief group.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was cool. That's my
Fun story. Well, it's a good one. It's cool to be able to reconnect with the people that were there that day that really stepped up and helped you out. So.
Yeah, it was just like such a small world.
Yeah.
I mean, even today, at fucking buying earrings.
Right?
Angela was like, dude, that's weird. So.
All right. Well, that's a wrap for now, and we'll be back
Wrap it up.
shortly.
We'll be back next week. What do you mean?
I'm not even on camera. We'll just wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Cut, bitches.
Wrap it up. Extend it out.
We don't know what we're doing. We're just
See you later.
here for a good time. That's a wrap for the Therapist and the Wildcard. One of us brings the therapy, and the other brings the chaos. Together, we'll be back with more laughter, healing, and everything in between.